Okay, in today's video, we're going to start off by something that you should have learned in algebra, which is a system equation with two variables. And we're going to move on, and I hopefully will make it less complex and much easier. Okay, we are also doing this problem paper and pencil style because this problem is something that shows up on the SATs and quite frankly could show up in the non-calculator section. I prefer elimination. I know a lot of teachers spend time in algebra with substitution. I don't use substitution unless it says x equals or y equals as one of the equations. I prefer elimination every time. Then I look at the equation. I notice that I already have a positive and negative, so I'm going to get rid of y. Okay? So I have 3 and 2. 3 and 2 multiply to make 6. Or another quick, easy way to do this is when you were learning to add fractions, like 1/3 plus 1/2, the easiest way to get a common denominator was to multiply the two numbers together. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do what I call upstairs, downstairs. So the number upstairs is going to move downstairs. So I'm going to multiply this row by 3, and I'm going to multiply this row by 2. I am not going to touch the negatives because the positive negatives are already there. I am now going to distribute. So 4x plus 6y equals 24. 15x minus 6y equals 33. Now what magically happens? The y's cancel because a positive 6 and a negative 6 make 0. I could have also done multiply by 5 up here, multiply by 2, and make the bottom row negative so that it would cancel. Are we good? So now I'm going to simply add down. So 19x equals 57. Okay? Divide by 19. X equals 3. Who remembers where I go from there? Plug it in. You must plug it into one of the two originals that are written up here in blue. So I'm going to plug it into the top one. So that is 2 times 3 plus 6y, sorry, undo, plus 3y equals 12. Okay, so 6 plus 3y equals 12. Subtract 6 from both sides. 3y equals 6. Divide by 3. Y equals 2. Okay? Simple. Hopefully some of that came back to you. Based on the new algebra, you would have been learning this somewhere around the December, January end of the first semester when you learned it. Okay. So now I'm about to stress you out. Oh my goodness, I'm about to scare you. All right. So now I've gone from 2 variables, 2 equations to 3 variables, 3 equations. All I need you to do is copy down this on your note paper. Just copy this down. Okay, so years ago in Algebra 2, we used to have you take 2 equations at a time and eliminate 2 variables. And so I would take the first 2, and then I would take the second and the third, and then I would take the first and the third, and a lot of substitution and a lot of mess. And based on how big some of you guys write, it would probably have taken you 5 sheets of paper. We're not going to go through that today, okay? What I need you to simply do is we are going to, sorry, I just made that disappear. All right, so we are going to take this side of the equal sign. If I were to make a matrix out of this, what would the dimensions of the matrix be? 3 by 3. So I need you to turn this into a 3 by 3 matrix. The matrix contains no variables. The matrix only contains the coefficients. So please do that now. All right, help me fill it out. What is it? 3, negative 3, 6, 1, negative 3, 10, negative 1, 3, negative 5. Shh. Okay. Now, if I were to make a matrix of the answer side, okay? So if I were to make a matrix of this, it is a what by what? 3 by 1, 3 rows, 1 column, 20, 40, and 30. On your paper, you are going to copy down a formula that you must memorize. It will not be given to you on a formula sheet. Okay, in order to solve for x, y, and z, I simply take, what does this stand for? Inverse. I'm going to take the inverse of matrix A and then multiply by the matrix of B. Remember, I told you, you will never have to calculate the inverse of a 3 by 3, okay? So we're going to utilize the calculator. Please copy down this formula and then take out your graphing calculator. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, other classes use these, so I want you to have a fresh start. So if you're using my graphing calculators, you're going to do second plus 7, 1, 2, enter. Okay, it says done, you're good to go. All right. Everyone locate the word matrix on your calculator and tell me what color it is. Blue. What color is the word matrix on your calculator? Yellow. Some of you are blue, some of you are yellow. It is the color of your second because you must hit the second key first. I will tell you that you want to listen very carefully because a couple students made a mistake. So we're going to do second matrix. Please do not hit enter. We want matrix A, but we have to put the information in. So arrow over to the word edit, and then you can press enter or 1. Does not matter. So matrix A was the green one. How big was it? 3 by 3. So 3, enter, 3, enter. So it gives me this lovely 9-piece chart. Okay? And we're going to type in the numbers. So what is the first number? So it goes across the row. So 3, enter. Negative 3, enter. 6, enter. The next equation, 1, enter. Negative 3, enter, and 10, correct? All right, the bottom row. Negative 1, 3, and negative 5. The negatives are important. Okay? I'm going to wait and make sure that everyone has matrix A in. Good? Anyone need time? Time? Oh, we're good? All right. Now, please do second matrix again. Arrow over to edit. Now you can either press 2 or down arrow because we want matrix B. Okay? We want matrix B. So you can either use the down arrow and hit enter, or you can press the number 2 for B. And matrix B is a 3 by 1. Okay, and the values are 20, 40, 30. Anyone not good? Question. So we did second matrix, and then arrow over to edit, and then pick 2. Press 2, and then 3, enter, 1, enter. Okay, are we good? Now please do second mode, which is, oh, sorry. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted you to quit. I didn't hit second hard enough, sorry. Okay, so second mode, so it's quit. So I am at the home screen. The home screen is the blank screen, or for some of you it'll say done. Okay? I want to tell it matrix A. So I go to second matrix, and I simply press 1 or enter. So this is the screen you select from. If you want to change it, you have to go over to edit before you select a number. Okay? So A. When we started matrices, I taught you adding, subtracting, scalar multiplication, and then the next big lesson was what? Inverses. So we're going to do the inverse of A. The inverse happens to be the same button as the matrix button. Look at that. Okay? And now I want matrix B. So I'm going to go to second matrix, and I'm going to choose B, which is number 2. Don't do multiply, sorry. Don't hit multiply. Yes. I shouldn't have put that on the formula, sorry. Okay, we're good? Everyone good? Now press enter. So X is worth 18. Y is 39.3 repeating, and Z has a value of 14. Okay? That is it for right now for the lesson. If you flip your paper over, there are 8 practice problems. Yes. That is the answer. Okay. Listen to the format, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, this shouldn't have been there. Okay. Right, it goes first component, second, third. So whatever the first variable is in the equation, second, third. Okay, so for each problem, I want to see it turned into a matrix for A, for B, and then I want the values of X, Y, and Z for those 8 problems. Just a quick reminder, sometimes of the 3 equations, one of the equations will be missing a variable. So if you have an X plus a Y and there's not a Z, you must type in 0 in the matrix to get the correct answer. Okay? You know I couldn't keep it that simple. I had to raise the challenge. So I just gave you some stories, and guess what? The stories, it's just an extra step. So in the first story, somebody buys a bicycle. So 1 bicycle and 3 tricycles and 1 unicycle for $561. Person 2, what did they buy? 7 bicycles and a tricycle and, what do I put? 0, because they didn't buy any unicycles. 906. Okay? And now, the next person bought 5 unicycles, so I put 5B. Right, they tried to mess me up, so 5U. Okay? And 2 bicycles and 7 tricycles for $17.58. Now I can turn this into a matrix and solve. Let me be clear. On your homework, I want to see the 3 equations, and I want to see, well, this case is B, T, U. I want to see what the 3 variables equal. I don't want to see the matrix. You can type your matrices in your calculator. I want to see what equations. I want to see solutions. Remember, if there's a variable not used, you have to type a 0 in the matrix. Good? Also, number 3 ends up being a 3 by 2 instead of a 3 by 3. But the process is still the same. Inverse of A and B. Matrix. Inverse of matrix A, and then matrix B. Good? All right. And that is it. Unit done. Yay!